Is it working now? Oh, it is. Anyway, hi chat. Welcome to another stream. How we all doing today? Computer troubles, apparently. Oh, it's so dumb. I did a sound test, but then I rebooted, so I guess apparently sometimes my microphone no longer 50-50 registers. I don't know. Anyway, let me try this intro again. Hi chat, welcome to another stream. It is Saturday, September 14th of 2024, and we are back for yet another one. Ugh. I'm a little sunburned because I went to a football game with my family today. And it was really sunny. And yeah, in the sun for a few hours will do that to you. Anyway, let me say hi to everyone who's here, and then we will jump into things. Oh wait, but first we have one notification to replay. Belwada, Antonio Speed Python. Thank you for the resub at 18 months, which gets you a fancy new badge. Appreciate your continued support. And it's cool to hear that your 6-month-old loves to fall asleep to your voice. To my voice. Oh, that's cool. Anyway, let me say hi to everyone who's here. Viscount Thanos was first. Hello, hello. Eric was very close. JJMC is also here. How you doing? Vinny Kami, welcome back. Woosa is also here. How you doing? Kagzit, how you doing? Viscount Thanos says, heyo, and that's my productivity quota met, so time to sleep. Hope the stream's fun. Sounds good, sounds good. Bingham, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Shmuel's also here. Hi, Jack Black. Hi, Jack Back. God damn, I did it again. Hello, hello. Gosh Miles also here. How's it going? Lissalt, good to see you again. 15 stream streak for JJMC. Holy shit. Alright, so I got a few things since last time. Nothing too terribly interesting. This one, actually... I updated Django stubs, the typing stubs, for Django 5.1 for a particular field. And they fucked up the backwards compatibility on this, which is really annoying. But anyway, they added a cache property, and this is deprecated, but they did the deprecation wrong, such that if you call this directly, it always raises not-implemented error, which is wonderful. But anyway, fix that so that Sentry could deal with that, and cherry pick those two changes into oh, this is different. This is a different change that also was annoying. But anyway, cherry pick those into Sentry's fork such that I could fix my pie. Belwada says, why are you working on Django? For work. Just work. Work stuff. Oh. Wait, yeah, what the fuck? We added 35 bits and 18 bonus bits to DDL's cheer. What? The fuck? What? What? What is that? A first time chat from Twitch? What does that even show up as? Oh, it does show up as Twitch. What the fuck? What the fuck? Can we time out Twitch? I'm curious what it'll do. Yeah, I don't know why it said 35 and 18. Like, why didn't it just say 53? Very strange. But thank you for the bits, DDelsp, and interesting experiment. And it did trigger Vim time, but I don't know that we'll use the Vim time. I'll start Vim just for the Lamaus when we get there, though. But anyway, that's that. Someone made a tiny patch to light action. I don't remember, some index state something or another where Git can get confused about its internals. But anyway, I went to make a release and then realized I couldn't commit because light action uses pre-commit CI light as like a dog fooding self, you know, making sure it works sort of thing. Which means it doesn't get auto updates. And so I manually ran an auto update on it because I couldn't commit on my new VM because it's Python 3.12. So I manually ran an auto update. I know it felt bad. Like, this is kind of the whole point of pre-commit CI, so I don't have to do this, but what are you gonna do? They were only supposed to add 35 for 10%. Not sure where the 18 bonus came into play. Yeah, that's weird. Silly Laird, hello. How you doing? How you doing? Also, then I upgraded it, and so I upgraded the docs so that someone else doesn't do it, because very incredibly useful PR right here, bumping some versions. Belladothus is here. Hello. Aren't you asleep? Isn't it sleepy time for you? I was also debugging the auto updater for one of my customers, and found a bug in GitHub's rule set implementation. Apparently, if you make a rule set that forbids, I think it was like updates to a PR or updates to a branch that didn't have checks on it, then it didn't allow creation of branches by bots, which is not what it's supposed to do, but that's what this person was running into. And I added a little bit of debugging, such that if I ever retrieve the error JSON, it's still present later on. The runner already does this, so I just copied the code from that, but makes it so that these errors are reentrant and easier to debug a bit. Anyway, a small bit of change there. And then I went to deploy it and ran into this fun thing in that GitHub changed, without a major version bump, upload artifact to not include files that start with a dot, even if, which is fucking annoying, because look at this. I'm explicitly saying I want the ones with the dot. Why wouldn't it just do it? It's so dumb. But anyway, infuriating, and GitHub has locked the thread, so you can't even like comment on it with like this. This feels like something that would be a reasonable thing to allow. Yeah, that's the other fucking bullshit, is they claim this is for security fixes. When the fuck is uploading a file that starts with a dot a security issue? Like, they're not different than any other file. I mean, yes, they happen to sometimes be called .env, but then just like, don't upload .env. Like, I think this was a poor move on GitHub's part and wasn't actually fixing a problem. They were just obscuring a problem and making a whole fuck ton of work for a lot of people. Ethan, thank you for the resub at 54 months. It's good to see you again. I hope you're doing well. Appreciate your continued support. Knowing what I know about being on some of the other sides of this, like, fuck these dumb people who report you're using it wrong as a security vulnerability. Yeah. But anyway, I had to add this, so fixed it. Like, real dumb, but what are you gonna do? Then I was able to upload. Also, while I was recording my, I think I forgot to tell you this. Did I forget to tell you this? Actually, I should have told you about this, but I guess I forgot. While I was recording my Python 3.12 video, have I done a stream since then? Because I recorded that on Tuesday. Why is this after? But I know I did this on stream. Oh, because this is merged date. Right. That doesn't make any sense either. I don't know. Anyway, while I was doing the writing my notes for the 3.12 video, I noticed that the config parser section is in here twice with slightly different text. So I just deleted this version of it. And weirdly, the backport hasn't merged yet, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Weird. Arc like Slavic, thank you for the resub at 41 months. It's been a while. It's good to see you again. I hope you're doing well. And do I have any more of these left? I do. Hooray. Oh, I know why this. So the 3.12 or 3.13 branch is locked, and only the release manager can merge to it because it's past release candidate phase. DL says we got a ticket log because our generic HTTP client allows people to hit any URL, including the internal HTTP endpoint that AWS uses for IAM for EC2. Like, my God, if you don't want to be hit, you need to stop your people from trying to use it. Yeah. Yeah. Generic HTTP client. Oh, suddenly a vulnerability. Wild. Anyway, little patch to Python. What is this? Yeah. So you had a Python 3 executable versus a Python 3.12 executable. Which makes them identified. Critical security vulnerability, that customer. Ethan says, I can't remember if I asked, but if package contents were printed in tar Z standard inside the wheel, would you hate it? Basically require another command to extract the actual package contents? Well, that would be kind of annoying. Because to look at wheels, I usually just do... I have any? Fine. Be somewhere. I guess pip test data. Usually I do unzip-l and look at them. If I had to do another, if I had to actually extract it, it'd be a little bit annoying. So it might be a little bit annoying, yeah. Are you recommending like a double zip to do it? Like a Z standard inside of a zip? Anyway. Couldn't update ref. Could not delete head ref. Hello? Excuse me, GitHub. Oh my God, it worked! That's so funny. Thank you for the bits, details. Exo Ebola says bang setup if you do FAQ setup. That one's a little bit outdated. I have a new computer and I haven't recorded it yet, but it's basically that plus, I mean, newer CPU, same amount of RAM, newer GPU, and then basically otherwise the same. What the fuck is going on here? Well, I will actually use some Vim because I feel bad at this point, but that is funny that you got Twitch to trigger it. Oh, is my internet down? Is that why this isn't working? No, chat's still working. Oh, it's just really slow to load. What's going on? What is going on? Your main branch isn't protected. Yeah, I don't care. Where's the little branches button? Isn't there usually a branch? Am I blind? Oh, that's probably... There it is. Gotta make the window wide, apparently. Patch 3. Is GitHub having a problem today? It's Saturday. Why is GitHub having trouble? Usually it shows like what pull requests these are associated with. Why is what? Weird? Yeah, like it doesn't show that these are pull requests. Is it a width issue? Nope. I don't know. Buggy shit, I guess. It also doesn't... You know, it knows it's a fork. Very strange. Very, very strange. Okay. Anyway, I don't know which one is those to delete. You only see a pull request on the dependabot PR? It's weird because this is definitely from that branch. I don't know why the delete button doesn't work here. Very strange. And then it does this I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna ignore it. Surely it's not a problem. Okay. Anyway, so the plan for today is a couple of things. The first part's gonna be kind of boring, and that's okay. We have these new repos, and I've done 3, 12, and above, and I would like to do 3, 11, 10, 9, 8, and 7. But I think I'm gonna try and make it so that it doesn't push. We're gonna make it more complicated. Maybe. Like, I kind of want it so it doesn't promote nightlies for older Python versions because they're not really that useful. But maybe I just do it anyway. Oh, I don't fucking know. Maybe they changed how the pull request column views and only looks at PRs that specific repo. Maybe? But I swore, like, I don't know, I usually delete my branches, so let's look at the Django stubs one. Maybe it's because there are too many commits different. Oh, is that how I'm supposed to get the branches? Yeah, these ones don't show either. Very weird. Very weird. Anyway, I'm not gonna think too hard about it. something computers. Oh no! I still haven't figured this out or have a good way to reproduce it. I tried setting up another VM on my other computer. Oh, we got a chest open for the hype train. Wow. Choo choo. Thank you for the hype train chat. Yeah, my keyboard input doesn't work in some tabs sometimes. Oh, we got a bunch wrong in a row. Okay, so these tabs don't have keyboard input at all in them. I don't even think I can, yeah, I can't even close the tab. It's really frustrating, and I don't know what causes it. And I don't know, does anyone else in chat run into the same problem? Because it's driving me nuts. But I tried setting up another VM on my other computer. My laptop, not my old desktop. With the same configuration. Actually, did I upgrade VirtualBox? No, I'm still on VirtualBox 7.0. I did do 7.1 on that one, so maybe it's a 7.0 bug? I don't even know what I would search for, like VirtualBox, GNOME terminal, keyboard input. No fucking way, that's someone else. No way. Wait, no, this is 9 years ago. Okay, that sounds suspiciously similar, but anyway, it's very weird, very frustrating. I don't have a good answer for it. Anyway, I can get rid of all of these repos. I can get rid of those other ones too, but I need to keep one of them around. Don't need you anymore. Yeah. Like, terminals are not aligned. It's because if they have different tabs, they have different heights. It's just kind of Annoying. Like 0 tabs versus 2+ tabs. The terminal gets a different height. Don't know why. So it works. Share links. Okay, so do I try and make it complex or do I just do the easiest thing? Maybe I just do the easiest thing. Pi 3.11 and 9 8 7. I got so much to do. Commit, allow, empty initial commit for all of them as well. 9 8 7. Yeah, and I don't have to go older than Python 3.7 because there's no new Python releases that are that old, and 3.7 is the oldest one that that still builds from source on Ubuntu Noble. Yeah. Ian says, also apparently the PKWare zip specification adds support for Z standard as a compression format, but I doubt most zip tools support it. Wait, really? Oh, fuck off, you stupid thing. E7 zip. That's for 7 zip though. Interesting. That's kind of cool. Appnote 638.txt. Oh. Huh. That's kind of cool. MP3 I guess, yeah, because you can have a zip that's just a media container. Strange. Okay, anyway. So we gotta now clone all of these. Tinkering Bot says, long-time YouTube viewer here. Do you have any advice on maintaining open source projects? I recently forked passlib, which is not maintained. It will break in Python 3.13. Codebase is quite old, not typed. It includes a lot of compatibility stuff for old Python versions, Jython and PyPy. Ooh. I mean, I would optimize for what makes you happy and not worry about all the shit that you don't care about. I mean, PyPy is usually very easy to add compatibility for, but Jython, fuck that. No one uses Jython. I mean, some people do, but they shouldn't for the most part. But I mean, it depends on like how much effort you want to put in. Like, do you want this to be a like project that you know, continues to work, or do you want something else? I don't know. Like, is it minimum maintenance to get something working? Where is the fucking thing? You may be interested in the conversation of 3258. It's not easy. That might steer you in the right direction. I don't even know what passlib is. It's PyPI. Password hashing library. Yeah, this sounds like something where I would just not use it and switch to cryptography. It's weird that the 3.13 release notes say that passlib could replace the removed crypt module when passlib itself relies on it. That's funny. It's clear they put almost zero work into thinking about it. And does anyone actually use PassLib? Let's see. PassLib. Oh, it gets a decent amount of downloads. Huh. Surprising, I guess. Leon says, hey, do you need algorithms and data structures for front-end dev technical interviews? It depends on how they structure their technical interview. Usually some amount, yeah. I don't know. Last time I did front-end interviews, we had two different types for the technical portion. There was a like normal algorithms-y one, and then there was also one where it was like take this design and quickly mock up a web page that functions in whatever framework. And so the mock-up one obviously did not need what am I trying to say? It did not need damn, why is my brain all over the place? It didn't need algorithmic knowledge. So I'm realizing a problem with packaging these old ones that I didn't think about before. Shit. And that is, how did I not run into this anywhere else? So the problem that I'm thinking of, that I'm running into, is let me just show you. Ubuntu Noble. Git diff Ubuntu Jammy? No. Yeah. So wait, maybe this isn't a problem. Anyway, the packages are different on the different distributions. Actually, I don't think this is a problem, because if we look at the structure of this repo, we have a separate Debian directory. I guess the question is more like, do we patch these other stuff? And I don't think we do, but maybe it's fine. Yeah, I think it's actually fine. It's actually fine. Focal. Those are different also. Okay, anyway, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. All right. Pi 312 readme to here. That is kind of annoying. Pi 3.12 slash get ignore to here. Change 12 to 11 here. What? We have Focal, Jammy, and Noble. That makes sense. I think the odd ones are always going to have 3, and the even ones are always going to have 2. Make dir change logs slash mainline nightly. Make dir Debian dirs. Oh, you know what we haven't heard in a long time, chat? No, we haven't heard in a long time, chat. And it's the fucking drop song. And it's the drop song. And YouTube has no idea. YouTube doesn't hear it, but no, these are funny fidget toys. Welcome to the stream, Buzztronic. Is it blue balls? No, blue ball? Yeah. Anyway. This one has a busted bearing in it, so it's really loud. This one's kind of fun though. Okay, so updated that. I should probably stagger these. Also, I don't know why I picked this particular time, but I'll probably go through and stagger them later. That way I'm not just like hammering GitHub all at the same time. I'm surprised GitHub's workflow schedule cron doesn't have like a fuzzy. Let's see, GitHub on schedule cron. How do I use commands? You just type them. It's like IRC. I am surprised that they don't have a fuzzy thing. GitHub does not support the non-standard these ones, which is funny because, well, I mean, this one wouldn't, but these other ones I feel like would help them not have Thundering Herd, because I bet everyone sets like 0000, but chat sees what I type. Yeah, that's how it works. Thinking about says, regarding passlib, do you think a good option could be to fix all the compatibility issues with 3.13 and only then refactor it? It really depends on how much work you want to put into this and what you want to get out of it. Because probably if you're a user of this library, you don't super care about the maintenance of it. You just want it to work and then not have to think about it. But if you want to make it good and better, then yeah, refactoring would probably be something that I would not pursue first. Like do the minimum to get it working, and then, you know, because doing the minimum to get it working is the important thing that you want to get out of it. Because if you go to refactor and you get burnt out on it, at least you'll have something that works first. Is my thought there. Yeah. Okay, so the first thing that I want to do is look at the difference in patches. What branch am I on? Git diff, origin, Ubuntu, Focal, Debian patches. Oh, we don't have to deal with Bionic, thank goodness. Okay, so Focal and Noble have the same patches. What about Jammy? Also the same patches. That is very convenient. Very convenient. Eden says, I would start with making 3.13 compatible, then removing support for older things like Jython will make maintenance a lot easier. Also would probably choose a minimum supported Python version and use PyUpgrade, then for typing, check out this MyPyDoc. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I don't really want to do a bare minimum. Also, a lot of projects seem to depend on it currently, e.g. Ansible. Oh, Ansible does? That's funny. That's gonna be a big mess. Pandoxer, hello, hello. Recursive Chat's also here. How you doing? I wish GitLab CI had schedules on the file instead of having to manually configure in the web UI. Oh, you can only do it in the web UI? That sucks. Okay, do I have any bad named patches? I do. So we're gonna fix those. Git log. Should just be the last two. And then we can just do reword. And then remove this junk. Boop, 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 boop. I find it interesting that reword triggers the git hooks, but edit does not. Like, just to show you, if I rebase and do edit, and then I do git rebase continue, it doesn't run the git hooks, even though it does do a commit here. And actually, just to show you that it does a commit, if we edit this one, oh, I think I blew away my rebase changes, so I'm gonna do this anyway. I'm just gonna do this now, and then we'll reflog it. So if you make a change here, it is gonna make a commit. So like it opens up the commit dialog, but it skips the git hooks, which is really weird to me. What's the fastest way to do this? Probably here. Shouldn't edit the readme anymore. Okay, good. Very weird. I don't know why one of them triggers the hooks and the other one doesn't, but make patches nicer. Cool. To modernize the packaging a bit, it looks like there's a complicated setup of Pi file, and simplifying that will make the maintenance a lot easier. Probably. Recursive Chat says weekend feels good. I'm doing all right. Extra Jake, how you doing? Hello. Oh, the actual author replied, so they're still available. Oh, I didn't recognize this name. Is this? I forget who this person. Sound familiar though. Wait, fast API users? Blah 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 blah. Okay, I don't have the attention span to read this, but sure, trust. Okay, so git submodule add Python C Python. That is quite the command there. Add, reference, dissociate, branch, URL, destination. Recursive Chat says, my significant other and I got a kitty cat. 4 months old. Oh, that's cool. I got some plants. It's not quite the same. Actually, can I even show you my plants? To show plants. We don't have a plants channel. Plants. Yeah, this is a photo of a plant. Sure, good enough. They look kind of itty bitty in this photo, which is I don't know, maybe I have to put them on a table or something, but I got a bunch of plants. They're not as short as they look. I don't know why they look so short, but yeah, I played a little Risk, and I bought them on Amazon because I was like, surely if I buy plants on Amazon, nothing can go right. But they showed up in one piece, and they're pretty different in size, which is a little bit annoying. But I got 4 of them. They're spread around my house now. Maybe I'll get more. The angle makes it look a lot shorter. Yeah. I mean, it's taken from my height, so they do look a little short. Big Blaster says, have you ever shared your thoughts on work from home versus work from office? Do you feel orgs are right to have back to office policies and this helps productivity and employee growth? I have talked about this in some ways, but I don't know if I have like a good place where I have collected all those thoughts. I'll give you the short version, which is back to office policies are almost always a scam. I do think there is some truth to saying that if you have people co-located and in an office, they can potentially achieve things that people remotely cannot. Specifically, you can have in-person conversations that are very low barrier to entry and assuming you have like people that will poke others and talk to them in person, like you can have those conversations that are just impossible remotely. Additionally, you can have social structures that are also impossible remotely. Like, you can hang out after work, or go climbing, or fucking go to the bar. Like, those things are impossible when you're remote, and that's just kind of how that is. That said, I think the claims on productivity are overblown and very different depending on the person. I am very productive outside of an office. I'm also very productive in an office, so it doesn't really make too much difference for me. There are some people that can't possibly stay focused in an office, or well, I guess in an office, yeah, that's true. Like in an open office setting, it's very hard to focus for a lot of people. I'm okay with it. I just put my headphones in and deal. But some people just like they can't, like, open office is literally their nightmare. And then there's some people that just can't get any work done at home, which I totally understand. Like, there's all sorts of other stuff you can do at home, and no one can check up on you. But I think like you can't really make any absolute claims about productivity on office versus home, and so I think like a lot of the return to office policies are a little bit overblown or bullshit, in other words. But yeah. We don't have plants because our younger cat will just munch on them. Where did that go? Even if they're fake. Oh no, she likes to eat plastic. That's not good. Yeah, these plants are not good for cats anyway, or dogs, I think. These are called stink plants. And I specifically bought them because they require very little water and very little sunlight. They're programmer edition, yeah, pretty much. Although I did place them closer to windows, so the places that I've placed them are the sunniest places in my house. Yeah. Jake says, my company has a bunch of people in the office and a bunch of us work from home. We just end up having company trips a few times a year, which IMO are very nice to just get FaceTime with my coworkers. Yeah, I think FaceTime is important even if you're in a remote environment. Like having some time where you meet the people that you're working with is important. Forcing them to always work together, not necessarily important. Moral abuse only kind of works in an office setting. Yeah. The real Francis says, I work the other way around. If I stay too much time at home, I start getting lethargic. Oh. I mean, like I say, it's not, one cannot make an absolute about offices versus work from home. It's going to be different individual to individual. Leon says, what good productivity apps or programs would you recommend? Babby? I don't know. I don't really do any productivity apps. I think a lot of them are... I mean, I have a to-do app, but it's literally just fucking Google Notes or whatever. And I don't even think it makes me productive. It just gives me something to check off and get a little shot of endorphins when I complete it. Although, it also makes me be realistic about how my to-do list never gets shorter and just continues to get longer and longer, and just, yeah, that kind of sucks. But that is the way things go. So I need to get reset hard to this because I think that's the one that got links here. Yeah, 3:11:10. Big Shake says, like, I go to Austin in a few weeks for a company offsite, and a few months ago we had an Eng offsite, so just getting together every few months is great, but day to day I'm much more productive at home. Yeah. Makes sense. Big Blaster says, I'm productive at home and in the office. I'm the ultimate human. But my job is an hour and a half away. Holy fuck. Yeah, that's quite a lot. I mean, my commute when I had one was like 25 minutes, but I also made my commute more useful in that I would run or bike as part of my commute so that I was getting exercise at the same time. So even though it was like 25-minute train ride, I I would intentionally bike to a different stop or run to a different stop so that I would get some morning exercise in. Eric says, I heard Anthony has a list of top 10 AI tools that improves his workflow, and he just keeps it to himself to get an edge on the other devs. My face when I spread misinformation. Yeah. Right? Okay. So, got that on the right commit now. GitHub git ignore reamd. We need to Python 3.11 Debian patches to dot. Now we have our patches. We need to get our Debianders. Fixjake says, my first internship commute was over an hour each way. I listened to so many books that summer. You know, actually, my commute as an intern was also pretty long. I guess the only summer that I actually did like an SF internship. I did some internships in Ann Arbor where I was serially underpaid and incredibly productive, but yeah, like I commuted from Berkeley to SF, which was on a good day, like a half hour, but on a bad day, much longer. Big Blind says, don't worry, I quit that job, which I guess is the point of the return to the office policy. Makes sense. Fixer Jake says it was only like 30 miles, but it was through a tunnel, so that was a huge bottleneck. Ian says, what part of Berkeley did you live in? Yeah. Let's see. Let's go to Berkeley, California. So, I used to... Let me orient myself here. Where's the damn BART station? Why is it not lit up? I feel like it's like right here, isn't it? Bancroft University. Yeah, the BART station's like right here. Where's the fucking BART station? Why is it not an icon on the map? Yeah, we'll do this. What? Did they move the BART station? Oh no, I'm just looking way further south. Okay, no, got it. All right, we're oriented now. I was looking for Shatfuck. I know it's called Shattuck, but people will like graffiti the sign to turn the second T into an F because it's funny. But anyway, so I would go from here, and then I would go down to, was it Dwight? No, it was Durant, the Pokemon. Wait, no, it was not Durant. Fuck, where was it? It was Prospect? It was right by all the fraternities and up a big fucking hill. I want to say it was Prospect. I want to say it was this building here. Oh no, was it? Ring? Dude, I don't know. It was over by all the frats, somewhere over here. But the problem was, and it's gone now. Actually, I bet I can search that. Berkeley, California. Oh, is it still there? It is still there. Oh no, it was off of. Is it off of College? No, I think it was. Maybe it was this building. Oh, anyway, I used to walk up Channing Way. Actually, this is where is it anymore? Yeah, no, this is the right place. I used to walk up this street after my internship every day, and there was this ice cream cookie shop there. And I put on so much weight that summer because if there was ever not a line, it was really hard for me to like rationalize, well, there's no line. I could just get one and it'd be real good. So I had a lot of cookies and ice cream that summer. But yeah, this looks correct. Somewhere around here then. But anyway, that is I would walk down here, walk over here, and then commute across the bay to well actually then it was at 706, so it was here. This building here that no longer exists. It's now apartment complexes after they deleted the building. But yeah, I used to live in Berkeley. Right in the middle of the frats. Yeah, 100%. James White says, what are these straight roads? Laughs in Belgian roads. Ah. Feel 1 PE says, bang PC. I've got an outdated one. I haven't updated my setup yet. But the main difference between it is new monitor and 4070 Ti Super and this processor. Yeah. But otherwise, it's basically the same. Cream is so dangerous. Yeah, they used to have one in San Mateo, and then it went out of business there. And so I stopped. I hadn't. I haven't gone to Cream since the pandemic, I think. But Polymathic Man, hello. How you doing? Okay, so we gotta get our Debianders. CP-R Debian2 Pi. What branch are we on? Noble. Pi 3.11 Debianders Noble, and then we gotta ArmorF Debianders Noble patches in the changelogs. And we have to copy our changelog to Pi 3.11 changelogs mainline noble. And I think I'm just going to commit the oh right, Debianders Noble. I gotta find the news file and delete it. Yeah, that's getting rid of that. Yeah. Slain Serpent Maintainer, yes. Hep5, hello, how you doing? Thank you for furthering the representation of the Hispanic community on Twitch. Yeah, that's definitely me. Ubuntu Focal. Patches, Debianders, Focal, changelog, star. And then Focal rules. And then kill the news file. And then we gotta do full. Dammy. I don't know why I did Focal first. Actually, I forgot the changelog. Shit. We'll do that in a sec. Dammy. Ooh, Control XE, haven't done this in a while. Focal. Jammy. I guess I deleted one character. Pi 3.11 change logs mainline Jammy. Git checkout minus. Little cheeky there. All right. So, and then I gotta do Jammy rules. I gotta get rid of the news file, and then we see if these are the same. If -ur Debian Jammy Focal. And those are different. What about Noble? Also different. What if we do Focal Noble? Also different. Okay. Good to know. Minus is my favorite branch. Yeah, so a little cheeky. Actually, I don't even know how this works. But there's some file in here. They're like a. Is it Orange Head? No. How does it work? There must be some file in here that tells it what the previous branch was somehow. Is it in the config? No. Does it do it via reflog? Let's see. Let me disable the reflog and then we can validate whether that's what it is or not. Git disable reflog git. That's how you expire the reflog. How do you turn it off? That seems slowly. How do I turn off my reflog? gc.reflog expire? No. In here somewhere. Why are the Git docs down today? Is it just me? The connection was reset. Stream seems up still. Oh my god, this is so annoying. I guess I can do this. Log all ref updates. Git config this config false. Okay, it is not done with reflog then. We can probably figure it out with strace though. There's like a... It's like a... Okay. Oh. Get logs head. Wouldn't that be what reflog is? Did I not disable it? Dot get slash wat, yeah. Configuration is set to true. Missing is automatically created for branch heads. Okay, so that's probably... Maybe you gotta set it to 0? Nope. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I guess it works via reflog, although I didn't actually continue looking through the strace. I just got distracted. I mean, it has to be from git logs head, I guess. Journos pack. Yeah, now it's doing the actual checkout part. Huh. Okay, well, I guess it works via reflog. What was I doing? I got distracted. Is that everything that I need? I think so. That looks right. That looks right too. All right. Import from Python 3.11. Zenek, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. So if I do Runbooks meta GBP update, just to try it, see what it'll do. Hooray, that seems to work. Refresh the patches for us. Cool. Okay, so I think that will work. I think that'll work. So that's one down, I guess. Let's push it. Is the music loud today? Oh right, I bumped it up for the drop song. Like, why is it so loud? It was me. I did this. I 3.11 public. I wish it let me do the like secrets configuration stuff here. Oh, also I got a new plushie. Discord already saw this, but it's Belly Buddy. My favorite raid Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, it's Belly Buddy. I figure out who on the shelf gets moved. Because barely see him down there. Bingham says, I've heard you say before that Sentry is open source. What's the business model of a company like that if the product is open source? Scratching my head to figure out how that would work. It is fucking hard to run Sentry at any sort of scale. It's very easy to run like a one machine copy. Well, very easy. It's reasonably easy to run a one machine copy. Even a one machine copy is going to be more expensive to run yourself than it is to just pay. So it largely comes down to convenience and maintenance. Deadman and Lolo. How you doing? Okay, so let's go in and we don't need wikis or issues or OX or this, even though we're not going to do any pull requests. This. Okay, why? So the song just has a long outro. That's why we're sitting in silence. Repos. Add. I 3.11. Yep. Security key. Oink. And change it to. Aw, fucking A. GitHub. I can't scroll down. Force you to make your window bigger to. That'd be really big to get. Okay, so and we can actually remove this one. Ooh. And I gotta go into that one. Kexit's tired? Well, it's late. I'm tired too. Secrets. Actions. You know what? I'm gonna make all those repos right now so I don't have to do this twice. Cause this part's tedious. Pi 3.10 public create pi 3.9 public create pi 3.8 public create and pi 3.7 click. Then we gotta go in each of these and do their settings. Gotta do the same check boxes here. Part sucks. Done. Keys issue. OX. Spot that box. Done. Issue. Oh yeah. Done. Wikis. Issues. Royex. This box. Done. Okay, so then I need to go back to the teams again and add those repos. Team repositories, add 3.10, add pi 3.9, add pi 3.8, add pi 3.7, add. Then I gotta change them all to right. Fresh. Why did it sort them so stupidly? Oh, I guess. No, this is actually fine. Add custom roles with GitHub Enterprise. I'm not paying more than. Oh my god. The scroll position is based on where it is in the page. So dumb. Okay. So then I can remove the old ones. Move. Okay, so we should just have all of the new ones. Great. Now we can do the secrets. Repositories, we can uncheck all of you. And check all of you. Do I need this for 3.7? I don't even know if 3.7 is going to work. Because 3.7 doesn't get commits anymore. So actually, we're going to not add 3.7. 3.7 will just be manually. Sheila, for staying up so long. Have a good stream. Well, thank you for stopping by, Kexit. Yeah, we're going to just cut 3.7 out of the loop here. Yeah. I gotta go back and do it in the other place too. Please. Okay. I'm gonna do this one. 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 4. Save. Then let's try this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Roy Nanjung says, in its code, what would be an ideal workflow look like when collaborating on a research-heavy startup project? How would you structure the process from gathering and analyzing research, integrating those insights into development? What tools or platforms would you use to optimize each stage? At a startup, you don't really have that liberty. You just kind of build shit until it works. Yeah. I don't know. I don't have a good answer for you. My startup, I just built shit until it worked. Yeah. Okay. So I think 3.11 is ready for me to push and then run and see what happens. Origin. Deadsnakes, pi 3.11. Wouldn't you want to avoid being process heavy in a startup? 100%. Okay, push origin head. Yeah. Alright, we can do a little gamble. Do a little gamble. Start prediction. Will the 3.11 nightly build work? Question mark. We'll get yes and no, and not a third yes or no. 1 minute to gamble your points. But we should have a repo here now. And I should be able to kick this off. We got a no vote already. So we're off to a great start. Read me, git ignore, GitHub. You are noble and focal only. Focal. All right, are the gambles in? I can kick off the build. What do you guys bet? 80-20 yes to no. Def Panda's got a bunch on yes. Ethan's got a bunch on no. Okay. All right. Well then, let's run it. Main run. Yeet. Pennies to be true. You have so many points that it does not matter. Okay. If origin Ubuntu focal. Okay, no difference in patches. That's good. What about in the rules file? Okay, there is a difference there. So we still need that to be separate. What do our patches look like? Do we have dumb names? We do have dumb names. So let's fix those. Shmuel says, why do you refactor? What is the difference between the repos? I'm refactoring so that it's less work for me to maintain, because before I would have to do the same thing 6 times, and now I will only have to do it once after I get everything together. Basically, is the idea. Okay, so we add the 310 one. And we gotta get to 310.15. Oh, this is taking so long to clone. That one says, hi, first time Twitch comment, long time YouTube subscriber, and occasional recipient of used type dick Discord reply. Hey. What's your preferred approach for fine-grained timeout handling in Python? E.g. identify and handle when pandas read. SQL call takes longer than expected. I successfully used a priority queue of single arm handlers sorted by remaining duration. I'm always interested in learning better ways. I don't think I've ever thought about that. I don't think I am ever in a situation where I have multiple timeouts running. Although, in a more complicated distributed system, you want some sort of like time budgeting and stuff. But I've never had to deal with that personally in my own projects. I mean, I've dealt with it at work, but not otherwise. Freud Not Junk, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. So I don't have any good answer for you, other than it sounds like you're making it more complicated than it needs to be. 10.15. Gotta make sure we unwrap it in case. Okay, so that's that. GitHub, get ignore readme. Then we have to make this. Move this. Do pi 3.10 Debian's noble. And then Debian's noble changelog star. Debian's noble patches. And then changelog to pi 3.10. Changelogs mainline Google. We gotta get rid of the news files. We'll copy those to nightly. Okay. I think that's done now too. Tinkerbot says you use async IO timeout in some places, but it's async. Yeah, it's a little bit different. Eric says, me wishing I understood the question / problem. The COD World Series stream just went down. I don't know what the fuck that is. Sure, there's some flaky things production depends on outside of our control that require special handling with retrying, etc. Emits are a way of identifying and at times automating handling. Yeah, I don't have a good answer, I guess. Moobson says order handling who in needs in case correct. Exactly. 100%. Import from Python 3.10. All right. Just see if this works. Good idea on whether this is going to be successful or not. This one is still running, which is good. The update succeeded. The builds have been kicked off. What happened here? Log update, patches refreshed. Good to me. Oh, Call of Duty, I see. It's funny because we make a joke on this stream that Anthony writes COD as it being the fish. Because that's what I tried to make my Twitter handle, but Twitter didn't allow me to have enough characters. Matt94, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Been so on a loop for mainstream games that I thought you meant Cod the Fish. Yeah, same. I thought you were also making a play on Anthony Wright's COD, because that's the thing that we joke about, but yeah. Thievius Gamius, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? COD and chips? Pretty good. Pretty good stuff. Man94 says, hey, nice keyboard. Nice. Glad you like it. I think this one's done too. So get remote at origin, GitHub, deadsnakes, Pi 3.10, almost fucked that up. Push origin hit. Alpha Logos, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well as well. So I'm also gonna kick this off for 310. Yeah. Make sure this looks right first. Focal Noble. Focal Noble. Yeah. What doing? Nice to meet you. Oh, we're just moving some code around, trying to simplify some the maintenance work. So I do this once and then never again. Eric says, do I use my channel points to make any switch keywords at inconvenient times or gamble it all away in one go? Are you making a project? I'm mostly just like taking an existing project that's a pain in the ass to maintain and making it simpler. Man94 says, actually, that's the best new follow alert I've seen. It is it is labeled, it's stylized after my actual commit hooks. That was a good example. But hello world here. Hello world. Hello world. Bang. Yeah, get hooks. Hooray! Brungen Zecker, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. But yeah, it's after the get hooks framework that I wrote called Precommit. Yeah. I'll push that on accident later. A desk race would be healthy. Easy stuff? Yeah, we're trying to mostly do some easy stuff today. Because it's been a long fucking week. Gotten past the updates. On to the next one. PTGMM, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Wait, I think I know who you are. Unless you have a different account. That username sounds familiar. Anyway. I glanced at this and I was like, Obo Linux. It is Linux, yeah, but it's also not. Oh, you can't really tell, but it's Windows. Surprise! Okay. Do that. Python 3.9. Have here. Well, Xenial branch, that's a real old one. Should be 3 of them because it's an odd number. Focal Jamie Noble. 11 to 9. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, 1 extra character there. Focal Jamie Noble, yeah. Focal Jamie Noble, cool. Anthony is a monster who runs Ubuntu VMs on Windows. It's true. You've been bamboozled. It's true. It's true. Avalbona, it's been a long time. How you doing? Good to see you again. What are we working on today? We're refactoring the deadsnakes repos, and then maybe we're gonna do some precommit debugging. Maybe. We will see. Submodule add 3.9. We gotta check out 3.9.20. God damn, they're getting up there in these patch versions. Okay, so git checkout v3.9.20 unwrapped. Yeah. Alright, GitHub, gitignore, reamd are all ready to go. Gotta do this. I'm not actually gonna make the other one. Sleepy endures. We're getting more efficient at this. I have a fun question. What would be the best book you could recommend for learning? I still have this command. Book? I don't read good. I don't know. I don't know how to read. I don't know how to read books. Yeah. Git diff origin Ubuntu Noble Debian local. Okay, patches are all the same. That's good. Rules are not the same in different ways. Okay, so they have separate debianters. That's fine. Patches. Do we have ugly names? We do. Fix those. Write code and wing it. That's my advice, yeah. That is also my advice. Okay. Build projects is how I learn. And I find that's the easiest way to learn. Oh, it's annoying that it opens in a separate editor, so my search history, I have to press up once. Export. Nicer patches. And then Debian patches to Pi 3.9. Okay, so we got the patches now. Now we gotta do the debianters. Debian to pi 3.9 Debian there's noble. Local. Jammy. Then we can just do it this way. Debian star slash patches. Debian star slash changelogs. Changelog star? Oh, I forgot to copy the changelogs. God damn it. Oh well. BP Debian changelog to pi 3.9 changelogs mainline jammy. Cool. Learning Python the hard way is pretty good, or Python crash course. Making and breaking things works best. Yeah. Doing that with Golang, not sure how I feel about it yet. I've talked about my Go feelings a lot on this channel, but yeah. Changelogs mainline to nightly. Rika Sopina, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Still gone, that's good. I agree with most of them so far. There you go. Add Debian get else files grep changelog. Good. Alright, that looks good too. Import from Python 3.9. Just to make sure that this works. Looks like it does. Vocal, Jammy, Noble. That just didn't need an update. Interesting. I don't know why that one's different than the other ones, but that is fine with me. Alright, I think this one is done. Remote add origin, deadsnakes, 3.9. Oop. Someone says, are there any quick, simple games like Sudoku or Kenken that you recommend? Learn about Kenken from your Discord. It has come full circle, because I wrote my own Kenken game. Yeah. I wrote my own Kenken game for Android, and I haven't updated it in a while, besides porting most of it to Kotlin. But actually, I installed Android Studio, so I can just show you. Yeah. Android Studio. I'm an Android developer. Gonna let me actually run it today. Module not specified. Fuck me. Why you know? Okay, work that time. I don't know why. Fans are spinning on this one. Why make you not so big? Yeah. It's my Kenken game. Let's do a 7x7 in hard mode. Yeah. If you're not familiar with Kenken, it is basically can't have the same number in row or column. I don't play 7x7 very often. I usually play 9x9. 4-5. This has to be 3-6 or 2. No, 3-2-3. What is that up to? 45-13. This is probably 2-6-7. I think it has to be 2-6-7. That means this is 1-3-6. This has to be 1-3-4. So it's 1. This can be two different things, but this has to be 6-7. So this has to be 3-4. This has to be a 2. Oh, we already knew it was a 2. 1, 3-4. 5-7's here. This is 3-6. So this has to be 4-5. Yes, this has to be 2-7. 2-9-3. Said this was 3-4 earlier. This has to be 3. 2. 6. This is a slow one. I'm not doing as well as I usually am. It's because of the pressure, right? This has to be 1, 3, 4, right? Yeah. 7. 6. 6. 2. 12. So that's 5, 7 here. So this is 1, 2, 4. No. 1, 2, 6. 6. So this has to be a 4. Oh, fuck. I think we're at the 50-50 stage, and my game allows you to have either 50-50. I will read that notification in a second. Once we do this. It has to be 3, 4. 5, 7. 4, 5. Yeah, I think every combination is possible. Is annoying. Can't have a 6 here. We already knew that. Can't have a 6 there, or there. Okay, yeah. So the top is all 50-50s. 4, 5, 5, 7. This has to be 7. This has to be. Why is this? Oh, that was weird. You see that? I maybe double clicked in the wrong spot. Na, 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 na. 1, 2, 6. Saw this one before. 6. Okay, so maybe this one isn't all 50-50s. 8, 7. There we go. Whoa! Okay, 7 by 7. Wild. A game Knox. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. I wrote this game in 2012. Originally targeting Android API version 6. And I have played thousands and thousands of this game because I enjoy it so much. But yeah. Anyway. Useless Pony, hello, how you doing? I learned a Ken, but I haven't played it yet. I think you do a 7 by 7 is educational. Okay, yeah, so the idea behind the game is there's cages that have a number and a math symbol. And the numbers in that, like for instance, this 2 times. It'd be either 1, 2 or 2, 1. 20x, 4, 5, or 5, 4. But some of them are more complicated. Like this 15 plus could have been, what? 3, 5, 7? Yeah, 3, 5, 7 is another combination this could have been. It could have been in any of the orders. And then you can't have the same number in the same row or column. So similar to Sudoku. But yeah, this is the size that I usually play at. And oh, my hard mode. So if we turn off hard mode, you can like leave yourself notes for like what it might be. But otherwise, I just force you to do it in your head. Like you could know like this has to be a 1 and a 9 somehow. But I usually just play in hard mode. I mean, I should just remove the easy mode because I don't use it, and I don't even no one else can play it because it got kicked off the App Store. Were you able to put the new version on the App Store? I remember you said you had problems in the past. Yeah, they claimed that this like infringed trademarks, even though I didn't use any of the trademarks. But yeah. How did it autofill? So if there's anything that's forced, double clicking or double tapping on the phone will autofill anything that's forced. So let me see if I can. Well, I mean, you saw examples from the previous one, but like, yeah. If you know a particular, if some square has been narrowed down to only one number left, it'll autofill it. And it's mostly just to make like the end game less tedium, less tedium. Because I know how fucking annoying it is to click through everyone when you're like, I've already solved it. Everything else is forced. And so, yeah, just is a nice forcing there. 4, 8, 9. 1, 4, 8, 9. So this has to be 5, 6. 1, 4, 1, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. This has 3. This has to be 2, 4. Do you guys want me to do this 8 or this 9 by 9, or should I go back to doing other stuff? Chat decides. First person who say it in chat decides. 5, 6. So this has to be 4, 9. Eric says 9 by 9. All right, we're doing it. 2. I vote for at least an hour of this, says Lice Faded. This is an extremely satisfying game, which is part of why I really like playing it. 3. This is the has to be 4, 6. So that means 2, 3, 4, 6. So this has to be 5, 8. 2, 3, 4, 6, 5, 8, 9. Which makes 3. This is actually a pretty easy game, this particular arrangement. 1, 4, 8, 9. 6. Getting anything from that? This has to be a big number. Yeah, this has to be 6, 8, 9. So this. Hello? That was weird. This is 3, 5, 6. No, it can't be 5, 6. It's 3, 6, and 1, 4. Not that. 1, 4, 6, 8, 9. So we got 2, 3, 5 left here. Oh. So this has to be 3. See the other one. This is 2, 5. 2, 5. This can't be a 5. This can be either 1 or 4. Can't be 4, so it has to be 1. Convenient. One is probably pretty easy to do. What do we have left in this bottom part here? I have a 9 there. It can be negative. Can't be this one. This one, probably. A lot of numbers there. What do we determine this to be? This had to be 4, 6. Yeah, so that's solved. This has to be 8. We haven't solved that one yet. And it's falling apart. We're not gonna fiddle with that one now. A big difference. 6. This has to be 4, 9. I think we already figured that out. So this has to be 3, 8. 3, 8, 5, 6. 3, 5, 6, 8. This has to be a 1. 5, 6, 8. That has to be a 7, 8, and 5. Nice. 8, 9, 1. Oh. I don't have Cobras Can Wait. Yeah. Look at more rules for this. Yeah. And finding the 5s and 7s is usually the best way to play this game, just because they make the more satisfying factors, I guess. And they are they don't have many factors themselves. I guess they're prime. That's what I'm trying to say, is they're prime, so it makes it easier. Okay, so we know the 5 isn't here because 5, 8, and 5, 6 means that these two entire rows don't have a 5. That means there's a 5 here. What is this actually? It could be 2, 5, 9. It could be 3, 5, 6. Don't really know. It's fun. This has to be 3, 8. So this has to be 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's oddly satisfying. Is that right? No, that isn't right. Oh, I fucked up somewhere. No! Yeah, something in this row is wrong. Which means a lot is potentially wrong. Oh, fuck. Fortunately, I made a little check mode so that you can know what's wrong. Why is my mouse double clicking? And it penalizes you. It gives you like a time penalty. That way you don't have to just start over, because it'd be really shit if you had to start over. We don't actually know this one. Thought we did, but we clearly do not. Okay, that's fine though. Well, that's an annoying setback. Okay, so this is not necessarily 3-8. It could be 1-6. And this now has more possibilities. Fair enough. We know that this has to be... Oh, this could be odd numbers too. Can't be 5. This is 6, 8, 9. So this has to be 2. Oh wait, 2 was wrong there. Hold up. Well, now I'm confused. Oh, I'm dumb. This is 5, 8, 9. I can add 5, 8, 9, so this has to be 6. I can count. The 2 divides cage, yeah, the division cages are often pretty tricky. So this has to be 1-6 now. That was one. Yeah. It's no longer 5, 6, 7, but that's fine because it couldn't have been. So here's another one that has a 7 factor in it, which can help you find the other parts, but this one has to be 3, 2. Which actually, this helps a lot with this because this now has to be 1, 6, 7. This 2, 3 would have eliminated that. This, I think, has to contain the 1 because 4, 5, 8 would be the smallest that it could be, and that is 17? Well, I guess it could be 4, 6, 8. No, it can't be 6 because of this. So this has to be 1, 8, 9. No, it can't be 1, 8, 9. Can't be 1 at all. This has to be 4, 5, 9. Yeah, 4, 5, 9. Oh, that double clicking is really annoying. I think that's the emulator. This is actually a pretty slow game. Usually I'm done by now. 6, 8, 9. So this has to be... Oh, it's starting to fill in, which is good. Has to be 3, 8. This has to be 2, 4. B8, so this is 5, 9. We know that's not a 5, so this has to be 9. 2. This adds up to 10, so it has to be 7. 1. 15. So close. Play one more number and then it's just going to cascade. Bop! There it is. Anyway, that's my Kengan game. I spent a lot of time playing. Confirm exit. You mean it's running? I closed the emulator. Terminate. But yeah, I really like Kengan. Oh, do we have a result here? We do. Our prediction is yes. Choose outcome yes. Complete. We push the 3, 9 one, so we can kick that build off too. Done with that. 0.9. Run. Boot, says Dead Panda. How did our points go here? Who got all the points? Ethan in shambles? Oh yeah, Ethan's out on the streets after losing 1K points. Oof. So let's do 3.8. That's 3.8. Get branch dash r. Well, now we gotta archive all the other ones. Alright, we got Jammy and Noble. This Bionic is dead. Jammy and Noble. Oh, I forgot to change the numbers. Look. 11 to 8. Yes, one fewer character. I got no focal here. Submodule add branch 3.8. So 3.7 is going to be a little bit weird because there's no 3.7 branch anymore. So I don't really know what I'm going to do with that one. Other than I think I only keep it around in this structure and just not have nightlies. And it'll never get an update, so it's fine. Check out this tag instead. Okay, got that. To origin, Ubuntu, Jammy, and patch. Patches are the same? Good. Rules, not the same. Okay, so they need separate Debian directories. We have ugly patches, we do. Let's fix that. Pick to reword. Export. Okay. Copy patches over there. Got that good. Oh fuck, did I remember to copy the changelogs over? I don't know. I guess it'll fail pretty quickly if it did. Actually, we ran the check that already. Okay. 3.8 Debian's Noble. Jammy. Jammy, and I forgot the changelog. Debian's Noble changelog to changelogs. Mainline Noble. And we can do Jammy as well. And then delete the patches. Copy the mainline patches or changelogs. Good. Bill Cook says, "Isn't that beginner?" Referring to Discord channel Anthony. Hello, hello. Yeah, we are all beginners. Import. Oh fuck! I forgot to do the news files. I probably forgot to do those on their one. Oh well. Import from 3.8. Sure this works. Let me double check the 9 one. Not that one. Not that one again. Damn it. Fuck. Oh, we didn't do a gamble on that one, so it's fine. Actually, cancel this. Did it cancel? Sort of. Again. And the 3.81 looks good as well. Remote add origin. Deadsnakes pi 3.8. Push that up. And kick it off. Bop. Alright, last one to do is 3.7. And this one will not have the GitHub actions. And you don't have this either. No, we don't have nightly. And we are looking for noble jammy focal. That seems right. Is this gonna work? 3.7.17? I don't know. It's doing something. So potentially. I feel like it's gonna do all this and then error right at the end. Aha! Failed to check out. What did it do? It works. Get ack. Fucking A. You've added another Git repository inside your current repository. Clones the outer will contain contents of the embedded and will not know how to obtain it. Meant to add a submodule, use this. I don't know then. Is this gonna work or is it gonna be mad because the directories are there? Oh, adding existing repo to the index. Oh, look at that. That actually worked great. I am pleasantly surprised. Yep. Okay, git diff origin onto jammy patches. No different patches there, that's good. Local, also no different patches. About rules, you are different. And you are different, but in the same way. You would appear to be different in the same way too. Okay, so focal and jammy are the same, but noble is different. Oh, we gotta make sure the patches are nice. They are not. Ooh. I don't remember which one was worded wrong, but we'll just looks better now. Noble. And we'll copy Jammy, but I'm pretty sure it's the same, and then we'll be able to deduplicate it. So Debian's Jammy changelog to change mainline, vocal, and full. And then should be the same. So we can get rid of vocal. And simulink Jammy to vocal. Cool. We can also simulink mainline to nightly, even though we're not going to build nightlies here. I think Hardy Heron should have been the last Ubuntu release, best desktop release ever. I don't know. Lucid, I think, was one of the more long-lived distributions that I remember. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Wait. Fuck. That's clearly not right. That looks better. Vocal Jammy Noble. Yep. Oh, you're just talking about the JPEG. Ah. Okay. Oh, there's actually no way to update this one. This is just for historical. Materialize focal. Here this works. And if it does, we'll call it good enough. And then we gotta clean up all the other repos. Archive them. And then we're done with this whole meta GPP thing for a while, hopefully. Oof. Did do that. This takes a while. My fans are spinning up. I'm gonna fill my water though. I will be right back and I will see you in a sec. All right, we are back, and it looks like it succeeded. Yeah, 317 focal. Cool. So we can just push this one. Add origin. Oh, in theory, we are done with dead snakes for a while. I hope. God damn, I hope. All right, let's archive all these old repos. Repositories. So I'm gonna copy the message from this one. I gotta find all of the not archived ones. Public, public, public. I'm so glad they added this little code thing here. Very nice. Oh. 11. Add archive notice. Oh wait, I forgot. This is gonna kick off the build. Actually, disable the actions first. Disable. Same time, so I don't forget. 9. Disable. Archived, move to 311. Add archive notice. It. So then we gotta do this one. And add archive notice. Fine. Notice, and then we gotta go through and actually archive them all. 8. The glamorous side of open source development? Yeah. Doing the same shit over and over. Oh, why not automate it? Because I'm literally doing it once. There's no point. It'd be fun, but... Archive notice. All right, back through and archive them. Settings, scroll to the right of the bottom, archive, copy, paste. Didn't make me do my little key. Settings, go to the bottom, archive. Oh my god. I'm not typing it out. That's for damn sure. 5. I have 7. That is the way of the developer, spending 2 hours automating something that takes 2 minutes. And another hour debugging the test? Yeah. Well, I was actually thinking about this. What happens when something goes end of life? What is this thing going to do? uh, uh, um, What the fuck is it gonna do? I guess we already know. We can just run it. What is it? What do you do? Raised one. Okay, so it's going to error, and that's fine. A problem for future anything? Sort of a problem, but I want to make sure that it doesn't like accidentally upload a package that's really fucked up, and then be a bunch of work to undo it. What is the merge? I think that's where it failed. Let's see. Merge conflict. An absolutely massive merge conflict. I think it's safe to say that we're always going to get a merge conflict, and that's fine. Yeah. Yeah. You anymore? Cool. We can delete all these fucking repos. Sick. Well, I shouldn't have deleted those yet because we still have these two that are running. But I'm a little confident that those will work. Worked. Okay, let's look at the list of repos and make sure that we got everybody. 42 repositories. Oh boy. Sort by name. Action docs issues nightly. Oh. Do I update this? Oh, God. I don't know what to do with this repo. I'll think about that in a sec. Buy repos, and then archive 2. Merge with Lucid, yeah, 13 years ago. Archive. They should all be archived from here. Oh, except for runbooks. And this thing. Example repository demonstrating Python 3.7 and Travis CI. Yeah. Nearly all Travis CI VMs run Ubuntu Trusty, which ships with OpenSSL 101. But Python 3.7 drops support for end-of-life OpenSSL versions. SCI is enabled 3.7 on dist Xenial. This must have been when it was new. Anyway. Blast from the past right there. Okay, what do I do about this repo? I guess I can just add all the ones here. Oh, but then I gotta update this too, don't I? Fuck. You know what? I don't care. I don't care. I'm not gonna update it. All right, 3.8 and 3.9 passed. Cool, great, perfect. Sweet. So I can move on with my life and work on something else. I've been meaning to debug this thing, and I haven't done a while. So we're gonna do something else. We're gonna debug pre-commit something. They're using pre-commit 3.8. They have a Docker file here, right? Yeah. I can actually run this Docker file. What is this doing? It's pretty cool that Microsoft's container registry is called MCR. Yeah, let's see what happens. Docker build dash T. What does T stand for? Tag. VS Code container dot. It's not actually Docker, it's Podman, but same deal. Alright, so what are their instructions here? In the bash RC, actually, there's some code that calls if-z info, then no tree virtual items are found. Hey, what is this shit? Oh, it's the sample hook. That's this thing. And this thing. That seems fine. Very weird. Use our script. If it doesn't exist, false. There is a tiny race here, but that's not important. Current hash 138F, which they do have the full bits. This one also has it. So what the fuck? How did this happen? Is there an official date when 3.8 is end of life? Asked Peel Cook. I think there's a month. I don't think there's a number day. Yeah, it just says oh wait. That's literally next month. I was thinking it was 2025. Oh, I'm thinking of Vocal end of life. Savage Banana Soup, hello, how you doing? Flashbang alert. Oh yeah, because it's light mode. Yeah, I don't think it has an official end of life. I could ask my friend what date if you really care. But I think this is the first standardized yearly one, right? Because this was in a June one. It is wild to think that it has been 5 years since Python 3.8. Yeah. Okay. Installing poetry can't be good. Poetry not found. They did not give me a working Docker file. Because they're missing path. Probably. Try that again. I thought the day was published as well, but it's just the month, so end of October. Well, it's kind of the other ones have been done like random days in the month, so I don't know. Might not be the end of the month. Might be the middle, beginning of the month. Who knows? Graphic says, I code around sometimes in Python. Would you say I'm a bad programmer if I use list/dict comprehensions? No, I think list and dictionary comprehensions are a best practice. Generally. They told me what that file was. Where did it go? Bash RC extras. Bash RC extras. Try it again. Pythonic Pie says installing poetry can't be good. Is exactly how I feel reviewing a team's CI job logs. Yeah. I feel guilty so much stuff it simplifies. No, I feel like they're supposed to be. All right, so what happens if we docker run rm ti vs code container? Probably just gonna fail. No poetry virtual env is found. What the fuck is the shell here? Bash. Where did this PS1 come from? Oh, it's the VS Code one. Okay, so what is this fucking... What is this thing supposed to do? If env-info. Env-info is supposed to be the name of a virtual env. But how does the virtual env get created? That's not in the docker file, is it? No, it is not. I don't know. Well, we could just fucking try get init wat and then we can try get init wat and then pre-commit install. Of course not. Dude, I don't fucking know. Poetry add pre-commit. Poetry init. Expected a string or bytes like object got none type. What a shitty error message. And poetry add pre-commit. Christ. Poetry run pre-commit install? Spelled correctly? Can we do it again? It doesn't reproduce. What is the difference between is not none and if hoot types? Asks Baruz. If you ask like if foo, that's basically saying if bool foo. And like empty string is none is false. Well, ignore the syntax warning, but x is none is false. But bool x is also false. So I guess you would say is not none would be true, and then bool x is false. Basically, yeah, anyway. Are you talking about over here? What is the difference between is not none and if hook types? Nothing in this case. Well, actually there is a difference here. Because hook types is nullable, so this is explicitly saying like if hook types is provided as an empty list, use it. Otherwise, yeah. Otherwise, if it's none, default to the configuration. Yeah. So this is actually one of those cases where, you know, if x is an empty list, bool x is false, but x is not none is true. And so you would want to explicitly use the empty list instead of defaulting back to this if somebody explicitly asked for nothing. Yeah. Anyway, I'm able to build the Docker image, and if I add a git repo and recommit install in it, then it seems to work fine. I don't get the doubled I wonder if there's like a weird race. Like I bet if I think I remember this racing. God, why? Is this why you don't do cutesy PS1s? Because they just fuck up the terminal. Dude. I was gonna get a nice, normal, boring ass PS1. Oh, there we go. And just to show that it's not due to the wrapping. The wrapping works fine if your PS1 isn't stupid. Do we ever get a case where... we do get a case. So there is a race, and it is due to... Is it possible to fix the race? I don't believe it is possible to fix the race. Yeah, I don't think it's possible to fix the race. Anyway. No fucking idea. Don't know how to fix it. I can't reproduce it. Let's forget to merge this. What's meant by race here? Two things trying. So what happens here is specifically this is true. This is true because the file is empty before it has written the full contents. And so it moves this file to be this file. And then the other process finishes writing the contents. And so you end up with the file in both places, even though it shouldn't be possible. Race is just the way to say like two processes, like literally racing, like first one that wins wins. Z3S, thank you for the resub at 40 months. It's good to see you again. I hope you're doing well. Appreciate it. Add the Astro extension. The first thing that we always do here is Google search Astro file extension. And then does seem to actually lead to the Astro framework. So yeah, that seems fine. Cool. Can merge. It's um um I was providing feedback on something uh and I was providing feedback on a GitHub feature and I sent them this screenshot because we have a user extension. I wrote a user extension that changes the run workflows to the mine Bitcoin button. And anyway, we do a little yokin sometimes. But anyway, I forgot to do my password manager, so we're gonna have to do that real quick. Oh, one sec while I do that. Cute. And unmute. Go back to here. Patch. Toggles keyboard cam, right? Can you share your password through the password manager? I mean, I could hook it up to this. Oh no. What have I fucked up? Oh. Oh, I know what it is. Wait, it does have setup tools. Oh, it doesn't have wheel though. Right. Right. Oh no, what if I fucked up me every day? Yeah. And because I know that there's some weird state here, we're gonna blow that away for a sec. And this should rebase as a knob. Yeah. Full fast forward only. Yeah, I made Noble my main branch now. To do, yeah. Let us update Puppet. But I need to put wheel into this virtual env probably. Bad password. Should be. Right, no. Added this thing. Kishimita, hello, hello. I was just watching a YouTube video you made for releasing a Python package identify for PyPI. Ah, that's funny because we're about to do the same thing. But I need to unfuck my Haggy virtual env, which no longer has wheel and setup tools in it. How does that work? We're in here. Would be a huge plot twist if Anthony's password for his password manager is also a bad password. No, that would be a bad play. A bad play. Packages. Packages. Ah, shit. This relies on these providing binaries, and wheel technically does provide a binary, I think. But I don't want that. I think I can do this. Uh, isn't there a way to like do more than one of these at once? Like this? That format properly? Oh, I gotta install the linters first. So a quick question, if it's not too much to ask, could I get a quick walkthrough about how you would push my module to channel to PyPI? It should follow basically the same process, right? Okay, this is clearly not the right syntax for this. But I don't know what the right syntax is. So we'll just we'll do the way that I know works. And then it should format. Fuck, why is it not formatting? I feel like this is right. What the hell? I don't know. We'll just run Puppet and see what happens. The Panda says, for the first time in probably 15 years, I need to burn MP3s to an audio CD. Last time I did that, I was making a mix CD for a cute girl and literally bought a CD burner and then a CD player so that she could listen to my shitty mixtape. Okay, so it installed wheel. Yeah, there's something buggy with PPAs. Unless this one is going to finally resolve properly. No, it's not. How did I fix this for? Because some of these work, but some of them do not. Like the deadsnakes ones work. Oh, it's because we don't have this list file. What are you? You are empty. Did I just do this to make the thing happy? Not great. This is for a girl, my mom, she would still have a CD player. Ah, nice. Luther says, on the topic of mining Bitcoin for GitHub Actions. That's pretty good. I like that. What the fuck? Oh, did I not sudo touch the right file? I did. Where did the file go then? Oh, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I gotta touch it in the right location. Surely somebody else has complained about this, right? GitHub forked it. Sources list. Ooh. Ooh. Really, one of these is a duplicate, right? I have 822 styles. Oh, fucking A. This is correct. Anyway, we're just gonna ignore that. Good enough. I swore I did this pattern somewhere. Let's see, not curly brace, start. Not curly brace plus, and then colon in pp files. And of course I need to end my quote. Those. Ignore those. This one looks like one. Ah. Yes. So we can do this. So we can say default colon vm $vm comma semicolon. Okay. And then VM setup tools to package setup tools semicolon. Yeah, we're gonna do this differently. We're gonna do this differently. Can I do list edition puppet list expression list splat? Oh, there's a splat. Oh, fuck yeah, there's a splat. Is there a list splat? Hell yeah. And oh, I guess I want append. Oh, or concatenate, that works too. So can I do this? Cedar touched all of my files, trust me? Oh no. This plus expression has no effect. A value is produced then forgotten. Do I need parentheses? Yeah. That looks right. I guess we can test it by uninstalling and see what happens. Pip uninstall wheel. Yeah. And setup tools. And then it should reinstall them. Yay! So tools and wheel to tilde up to the nth. I entered your hostname into my browser and nothing came up. Must be AT&T messing with the internets again. My hostname? Babbybox3? Or did I show my actual hostname? Yeah. Okay, all of that so that now I can clone, identify, and do bump patch. Babbybox3.attlocal.net. Ah, yes. Get our PyPI token. PyPI token. Copy. Stick. Out of the way. Oh. And then I wanted to look at this one. It's not everything. That. Aim. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna do this one either here. Why did I label a feature? Yeah, I actually don't think this is. At least I tried. Oh no. 50 files changed. Oh, they merged my patch into theirs. Actually, not sure this is possible to fix. Oh, I'm probably going to decline this instead. Yeah. The token is Control V. Fuck, you got me. Let me make sure that I copied something else. I don't know if I did. Now I did. Oh shit, this is coming up on 6 months. Did I do all the things here? Introduce the following in my release. No deprecation notice in the initial release. Give authors some users to update new names. Migrate config will auto-fix that. Introduce the following in a my release. A warning is shown for configuration using the old stages. A warning is shown for repos using the old stages name. Do this at install time. Oh, what if I do this? Did I do this already? I did not. Fuck. Gotta do step 2. Yeah, I never did the next part of this. Yeah. Well, so we want to do that right now? What is this? Oh, I replied to it. So sometimes what happens is people will post an issue, but they're blocked on GitHub, so I won't see anything. And then later, I'll their issue will just randomly appear with 0 comments on it, which is fun and annoying. This person never finished their thing. It's never. Gotta do that at some point. Feels so strange that both Puppet and Chef are Ruby based. I mean, Ruby was the hot shit then. I gotta do that. Yeah. Anyway, I'm tired. I'm gonna call it there. My name is Anthony. I upload educational content to my YouTube channel at youtube.com/anthonywritescode. I'm surprised that it's recommending this when this video is way cooler. But anyway, go check out there. VODs end up on YouTube, not on Twitch, due to Twitch's DMCA stuff. And don't be intimidated that this video is an hour. It's real good, I promise. But that's gonna wrap us up for today. Oh yes, join the Discord. Come hang out with us. That's where I announce streams. They usually happen on Saturdays. Although next week I will be at TwitchCon. So if you're in the San Diego area, say I don't expect to see anybody. But I'm gonna be at TwitchCon, so no stream next week. Yeah. Anyway, that's gonna wrap us up for today. Let's go find someone to raid.